Welcome, anime screamers! It's almost the end of the month, and I'm actually excited. I'm actually going to do the top 10 best things Homer Simpsons. I'm going to make two lists: the best things that he does for everybody, and best things he does for his kids. Actually, three: best things that he does for his kids, best things he does for his kids, and best things he does for the wife, and best things he does for everybody. Yeah, three lists because Homer, he may be a buffoon, an absentee father and husband, but he always motivates his family and we always fall in love with. We always have. These are his moments that actually are the best. They're not his worst moments. These are his best moments. Homer not only do his best, these are his good deeds, not his bad deeds. So, by the way, give me a like, comment, and let's get into it. The time Homer saved the monorail. In the Marge versus the monorail, with the catchy song quotable line when the grifter, played by the greatest film Hartman, passing through the towers with the city out humming. But the conductor is actually Homer. Despite to be had by a smooth talker, Homer still takes the job incredibly seriously. For this is a job, and purposely is something that he can hopefully pass down to his son one day. Even as most naive, Homer integrity is the valuable asset, as he actually, to tell you the truth, Homer does act like he lazy at the power play, but he take this job seriously. Honestly, I am not joking. The time Homer did for her. Honestly, in this episode, Maggie May free, Homer pay off his debts and quit the power plant in a burning bridge and work his dream at the bowling alley. But when Marge becomes pregnant with Maggie, Homer must make more money, and the dream job just not cut it. There's nowhere in gravel to Mr. Burns. To humiliate Homer, Mr. Burns provide a plaque that states, "Don't forget, you're here forever." Determined to make sure Maggie get the best life possible, Homer makes takes every photo of Maggie, strategically placing them all over the plaque to read, "Do it for her." A, a beautiful sentiment of eternal love, eternal love for his daughter. Honestly, this is this is why my top 10 best and top 10 worst Simpsons episodes. I actually put Maggie's plaque as mm, Maggie Maggie McFree plaque. Do it for her from as my thumbnail because it always reminds me that Homer is not a dad that hates his kids. He loves his kids. Number 8, the time he jumped the gorge. Honestly, Bart seeing Lance Mordor did death-defying stunt at a truck rally. Bart is bitten by a bug that performed, and he decided to jump Springfield Gorge. So Homer tried to stop him, and though at for its ended, where Homer fell down the gorge accidentally, and the comparison cares that Homer has for Bart. That is the star of the show. Even Homer cleans the dirt road and begin to jump the gorge. There is a moment that he believed that he going to make it. Across the dear fans, even more than the family in the face adversity is loud and proud. Honestly, Homer really care about Bart. Honestly, Bart is got bitten by a perform bug, and he tried to talk to Bart to not to do this because it's dangerous. Then he just jumped Springfield Gorge, but by accident he jumped it again with the gurney. It is funny, but this is sentimental because Homer is not only a dad that would help his son stop him, he would do this. The time Homer purposely went on disability. Honestly, Homer did do this. He actually did this in season 7 episode King Size Homer, and he actually gave up work and wished a way to work from home. With Bart help from Bart and Dr. Nick, Homer purposely gained weight to go on disability. And while his selfishness is rarely rewarded, there is something lovable about Homer realizing that the grass isn't greener on the plus side lawn. Plus, thanks to his size, he prevent the reactor from leaking toxic gas, killing everybody in town. Honestly, he did go. Honestly, yeah, the grass isn't greener. Mr. Burns isn't. Mr. Burns, if he actually works from home, but honestly, but honestly, he can work any time from home. But honestly, he also able to prevent a toxic gas leak from killing everybody. He actually that why Homer actually did this. Time that Homer formed the B sharps. Honestly, Homer actually formed the B sharps with Apu, Homer, Apu, Principal Skinner, and Barney. This is actually they got memorable music and a solid storyline, and everybody loved it. A flashback episode, and Homer have a beautiful voice. And the first song, "Baby on Board" is actually a song that actually is basically inspire Homer to create it from his very little from his daughter Lisa. This actually is actually when Homer actually created it, and they actually made a comeback on the roof and sang. Number five, the time he avoided attention. Honestly, Homer actually in the season 5 episode, they hire a power plant engineer named Mindy, played by Michelle Pfeiffer, who is a gorgeous woman who enjoys beer, donuts, and TV. She have a mutual attraction begin to form between Homer and Mindy and Homer. Honestly, Homer actually proved that Homer might be on the edge, but he chose Marge every time. Honestly, this is a loyal husband. He would choose Marge every time. And this is why. Number four, the time Homer got divorced, a divorce from Marge. Uh, no. Uh, this is, I, guys, this is sweet. Um, when Kurt and Luann call it quits on the marriage, Kurt turned to Homer for a comfort friends, and this episode highest point, Kurt give Homer a chance to listen this breakup single. It can honestly, Homer actually divorces Marge only to remarry her with her friends and family and friends around to her wedding and that she deserves and prove that to her that he will never take her for granted. And this is sweet because Homer and Marge been together, and Homer will Homer actually divorces Marge only to remarry her so family and friends can be around her for the wedding and deserve to prove that will never take her for granted again. Honestly, this is a sweet. Number three, the time Homer paid a visit to by Mulder Scully. Honestly, Mulder Scully, voiced by the actual actors of the XFiles, come to investigate the alien that is seen wandering through the woods and reveal that Mr. Burns dope up and glowing radiation from the plant. What shine Homer investigate the montage with Mulder Scully as this tried to prove that his story is the kind of montage that you watch in YouTube clips over and over again. Honestly, this is the best crossover. And honestly, it is why I pick it for this list. The time that he shoved crowns up his crown, a crown up his nose. Honestly, the reason why Homer is dumb, he shoved a crown up his nose and impeded his ability to be smart. When it's removed, it's surprised that he's an intelligent man. But every friend that he has hate the new Homer. Lisa falls in love with the fellow, intelligent and wants to remain this way. Homer decided to go back to his dumb self. Everybody, and he write a love note to his daughter that expressed that he admires her and her ability to carry the intelligence of the family in it's a moment that tears the viewer. Honestly, Homer just wow. He want he actually was smart, but he chose to sacrifice his intelligence so he can make friends. But he should choose his daughter. But he actually loves her and he admires her and her abilities to carry the intelligence in the family. He actually loves her. This is number one. Homer remade Mr. Smith Goes to Watch. Honestly, Mel Gibson was a bankrupt. Honestly, a remake of Jimmy Stewart's classic Mr. Smith Go to Washington. However, when Homer gives it a truthful negative review, Gibson hired Homer to help him make the movie more palatable for a general audience. Homer helps takes the story in a more violent director, gives it a gun instead of a heartfelt speech. While the audience pan it does well, Homer praised by Gibson for bringing a sense of adventure and express it to a older material. Honestly, not only Homer, Homer actually I'm actually going to do this. I'm going to make it a little longer, guys. I'm going to do the top 10 best things Homer Simpson has done as a father. This is number 10. Homer become Pie Man. In the season 15 of Simple Simpson, Homer and Lisa head to the Springfield County Fair, where Lisa takes part in a place setting competition. She creates a stunning display complete with literary and music, but simply isn't the taste of the Blash Rich Texan who is judging the competition. Truly, he admonished all effort that, and he married the sobbing 8-year-old in front of the crowd and spectators. Enraged, Homer vowed vengeance. He dons a mask and a cape and throw a hot pipe, pipe and hot pie at the rich Texan face, who ridiculed by the crowd with much to Lisa's delight. Honestly, this is Homer. Homer. This is Homer actually simple. Honestly, Homer, the rich young Texan, didn't like his display. Homer defends Lisa. This is a sign of a dad that actually would care about his. Number 9. Support Lisa crusade against Jebediah Springfield. Honestly, Lisa and Lisa the Iron Cast is a timely episode in season 7 that Lisa discovered that Springfield Fire, Jebediah Springfield, is a saintly hero that the town believed him to be. In fact, he a ferocious pirate who tried to kill George Washington. Outraged, Lisa determined to expose the truth that enduring aspect of this episode. It the fact that Homer is the only person who stand with by Lisa and convince even acknowledge Springfield's citizens to exhume their hero in order to prove that his daughter is right. Honestly, this this is another example of Lisa and Homer daughter and father relationship. Number 8, I already mentioned this. Homer risked his life by jumping Springfield Gorge. Honestly, Bart the Devil is season 2 classic early Simpson. Homer got obsessed being the world greatest devil after witnessing Lance Mordark. So Homer jumped the Springfield Gorge instead, teaching his son an important lesson. But it seemed like he going to make it, but he fallen. But the bad news is they forgot to shut the door tightly, and he fallen again to the ambulance. But honestly, this is a sign of Homer and Bart's relationship. Number 7, playing for Lisa Sachs. Honestly, Homer is season 9. Homer is a flashback episode. Homer was it tells the story of how Lisa got her saxophone. The family was hot and dying need for an air conditioner, able to save $200. After Lisa fell in love with a saxophone, he decided to use the money to buy her an instrument. This is wonderful example of selfish Homer can be sacrificing his own comfort for his daughter's happiness. He actually sacrificed an air conditioner for his daughter's own sacrifice a air conditioner that he wants for the house for a for his daughter's happiness. This is an example of number 6. Pretend to be a robot to please Bart. I annoying grunt Bart in season 15 feature Bart suffering from a terrible fear of Melissa after Homer attempts to build him a bike fail. Seeing the pop disappointment on his son's face, Homer tried to build him a robot. Bart built him a robot or to his smile back on Bart. This doesn't quite go according to plan, so Homer decided to actually beat the robot by disguise himself with the device without Bart's knowledge. Homer Robot wins the tournament. Tournaments endured unbearable pain, all to please Bart, his son. Oh my God! Bart Homer went through disguised as a robot, went to a robot tournament as the robot to please his son. That is unbearable pain. That is so funny. Okay, that is a good dad. Number 5, Debunked The Simpsons gene for Lisa. Honestly, Lisa said the worse than when Abe told her that she lose her intelligence due to the supposed Simpson dream. Homer is determined to disprove that theory and restore her faith in her intelligence. Capable according, he gathered all his relatives outside at Lisa's room so she can hear their achievement. While the Simpsons men are quite dim with it, Lisa is delighted to discover all the Simpson women are highly intelligent nearby and restore her self-esteem. This is Homer restore her confidence in being a Simpson because she actually was worried that she would get dumber. This actually restore her confidence of being a Simpson. Number 4, accessory the deprecation tank reveal Homer's true feelings. In this forgotten episode, is season 10 Make Room for Lisa. Again, Lisa suffered from dependency after initially being reluctant to adhere to of Dr. Hibbert's reception. Homer relents when he see her hurt on his daughter's face. Then the two end up trying out a deadly tank that channel emotions during which Lisa imagined herself in her father's shoes. It here that she realized that how Homer truly loves her for her. This is how a sensory deprivation tank or works. This is number 3. Bobo is priceless. Rose In the episode 5, Rosebud is a timeless classic and homage to Citizen Kane, centered around Mr. Burns' search into beloved childhood teddy bear Bobo that end up with Maggie and determined to develop a strong attachment and deprive Bear. The selfish businessman offer a Homer $1 million and a free Hawaiian island in exchange for the toy. But when Homer see how devastated his baby daughter eyes, he realized that no money is worth more than his child happiness. Honestly, Bobo is priceless because his his daughter's happiness worth more than money. Homer buys Lisa a pony. Honestly, Homer loves his children. And Lisa Pony in season 3, a tearjerker, Homer determined to regain Lisa's love after a performance at the school talent show is ruined due to his failure to buy a her new wreath for her recital. Realized the that Lisa's ultimate wish was always her own pony. Homer takes out a loan and buy a pony. Honestly, he would do whatever it takes. He actually maintained a stable to order to feed Princess. He got a second job at the Quickie Mart and suffered severe exhaustion at the result. And honestly, he did this for his daughter's love. Number one, the one that always bring me to tears. Number one, do it for her. Honestly, um, Homer. If you guys realize that Homer is is kind of honestly, did you know that Homer actually have his hair? His hair fall apart because he kind of his hair fall apart because of every time he get a new kid, he yanks it out as and freaks out. First time it was Bart, then Lisa. Well, Homer pay off his debt, so he going to get his dream job. But he found out that Maggie is coming. Marge is pregnant with Maggie, so he went and begged to Mr. Burns. So Mr. Burns got him a plaque that say, "Remember, you're here forever." Well, when Maggie was born, he realized that He didn't care about anybody else but Maggie. So he changed. He took all the photos and put it on the plaque, and it reads, "Do it for her." Honestly, all the photos, because Lisa said, "Why there are no pictures of Maggie?" Honestly, Maggie is. Honestly, Homer is such a great dad. Honestly, that is my list, guys. I hope you like it. Give me a like, comment, and subscribe to the Anime Scream, where I do more content, and I will do more of these. Have a good day, guys. Bye.